Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to another Let's Play on
Super Mario Maker.
And today I am building another level for Choo, and the style of today is Super Mario Bros. 3. And so yeah, and the last level I built for him was all Irish themed, because that is because he is either a leprechaun, or when he plays on Xbox with me, he's an alien. So seeing as I've explored his Irish side, let's explore his alien side, shall we? So we're going to be doing a level in space, and I kind of mentioned in the last episode that I kind of wanted to make a shooter. We got this clown flying car thingy, and then if we have a flower as well, what we can do is get the flower and then go inside of this before it disappears, and now you can see I can kind of basically do a shoot 'em up game where I can fly around and do some shooting. But instead of doing it on this style, if I go down to the underground style, you can see the background almost looks like it's in space, doesn't it? Which I think looks pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by building a spaceship on the ground above here, and then we can go through the spaceship as if we're going off into space, and then he could go to an alien planet. He can go to his home planet. That's what it can be. It can be Choo-Choo's home planet. So first things first, let's go and build ourselves a rocket, shall we? So let's go and build this across here like this, and we can go and have our rocket about here. So I'm going to do these thrusters, which I think will be quite good, because it kind of looks like the rocket's about to take off. And yeah, then we can find a good material to build the rocket out of. Let's there's not many rockety type things, is there? I guess if I do one of these panels, this could kind of look a little bit like a rocket. It's kind of got like little cogs in, which I guess kind of works. And then at the top, we are going to need the pipe, and that it has to be there because that's the actual pipe that he's going to go down. So let's add some kind of wings on it. I guess I could use ice and do kind of wings going out like this. I don't want to spend much time on this because he's basically going to just come straight here and jump in. This kind of isn't the level. This is kind of just like the introduction to the level. So there we go. There is my beautiful rocket ship. And I guess I should make a way for him to be able to get onto it. So let's go and put a little spring here. Then that way he can go and bounce and hopefully get on top of the rocket just like that. And then he can go down and get to the rest of the level. And let's just go and add in a little arrow just in case it wasn't clear enough that that's where he's got to go. So there we go. That's the beginning of the level done. We can forget about that. And now we can go and do the space area. So we can have the exit pipe up here, and tell you what, let's scare him a bit. Let's make a really big drop going down, shall we? If I just press play here, no, I just kind of want, okay, let's not press play. Let's just go down then, and let's work out where is exactly under the pipe. And this is where the clown car can be. So let's make this look alien-y. Well, let's make this look like a space station, shall we? If I go and add this down here, this kind of looks like a bit of a space platform, doesn't it? So if I put that there, I can then go and put this on the top. And oh, he needs the fire flower as well, doesn't he? What happens if I just put the fire flower right here? So then that way, hopefully when he, oh, I've put a fire flower into the pipe. I didn't mean to do that. If I just have it hovering here, hopefully when he falls out the pipe, he's just going to grab it anyway. So let's give this a test, shall we? Let's play and see what happens when I go to space. So there we go. I get the fire flower and boom, I land right in here. And now I am ready to do my shooting. So what can I build out of? So these, I believe we can shake them, and there we go. I can make them into different styles just like this. So I guess I could build like a UFO or something, but mainly I want it to be like alien terrain, I guess. So let's go and add a bunch of ground in. Oh, we could do it so he has to go into an alien cave. That would be cool. Let's go and do a kind of a cave entrance here, just like this. So he needs to go and fly through the cave. I think that's better rather than just having a huge open area. If we go and just build out a cave like this, they can kind of wind up and down. So he needs to fly through here. I guess we need to work out some way of blocking off the top up here as well, I guess. And I kind of don't want to add too many blocks in. What about if I just add let's add an alien ship up here then, shall we? And we could add pipes in that will block it off, but won't mean I have to use a whole bunch of pieces. So can I drag the pipe up to the top? I guess I can't do it all the way to the top. Let's just do it up to here. and then I guess he's not going to be able to fit through there anyway, but I can kind of just block it off with that there. And let's just do some kind of alien-y looking machinery here. I can actually use these like this. If I go and add these in, this kind of look just like alien-y stuff, I guess. Let's kind of just spread these around, and I could do some flames up here. But this kind of is an area that he can't really get to. I'm just trying to make it look more real and, you know, as if there's stuff going on up here above the cave. But where I really need to worry about is down here. So let's start off simple. Let's start off with a nice simple obstacle and have some of this spinning fire. If we have one up here and then one down there. So these are going to be spinning round. Let me get a little bit closer. So these are going to be spinning around, but they should be pretty easy for him to avoid. So let's do a few simple obstacles like that. And we could also do one of these spinning rings somewhere as well. Let's go. And can I spin this around? Oh, I can't do it upside down. I was going to do it kind of dangling from the ceiling, but I guess I could do it coming up from the bottom of the cave here. And then I can go and put one of these rings spinning on it like this as just a bit of another obstacle. So he could go under it or above it, up to him. And now let's go and carry on building the rest of the cave. And I think it's about time to have some alien googlies showing their ugly faces. So let's go and try and add some of them in. So some of the enemies can fly and some can't. For example, if I got a Goomba and I gave it some wings, for some reason it doesn't fly. It just kind of falls down and then bounces up and down. So I don't know if there is a way to make it fly, but if there is, I don't know how to do it, so let's forget about that anyway. So let's add some things that can fly in. So these things, on the other hand, these little shell guys, they can fly. So let's go back here, and let's say add 3 of these in a row that are going to come out. And let's go and drag some wings on them, otherwise they're just going to be going along the ground. And actually, these guys are actually quite cool because they can go along the ceilings as well, I think. But I want to have things quite low down because when you use the fire flower, you kind of only shoot down. And so then this way, I want him to be able to actually take them out. But let's do something dangerous on the top as well, shall we? Let's be mean and add one of these fellas on the top. And let's see if we can add it onto something so it's not just floating there. Oh, look, I could do a track. If I do a track like this, and then I can go and plop this fella onto the track, so then that way he's going to be moving back and forth. So he needs to take these guys out and then stay quite low down. All right, then let's do some more machinery, shall we? We could do some of these cannons, firing out some bullets and things. I think that would be quite cool. So let's go and carry on the cave down here like this. I want it to look quite natural. That's why I'm kind of making it all quite bumpy. And now let's do a big bit of machinery here with things being fired. So I guess what other ones of these can I have? What's the most platformy thing? This is quite cool. This kind of looks a bit like a ship by itself. Oh, look at this. That is awesome. This is perfect. And I think he can actually go through it as well. Yeah. So it's only that platform there, which is actually completely solid. So let's bring it slightly down. And then let's go and add some cannons onto it. Oh, no, let's just do it going to the top, actually. If I do it like this, then it can just be there to look cool. And then we can go and add some cannons on it. And can I spin these? I can't spin them. I can make them taller and lower. So let's go and do these coming down from the ground here. And he can't actually go through these. I kind of wish I could do them from the ceiling. Let's maybe add this one about here. And then I could maybe add one of these things. And these things I can spin around. I could maybe add this one here and have it firing. It's kind of a little bit too high. I kind of wish I could turn it upside down, I think would look quite cool. Let's just have it sitting here, shall we? So then that way, he needs to kind of fly through this opening, but avoid all of these things that are being fired. So he can't go down too low. And what does the thing at the top fire if I don't put anything into it? Oh, it falls down. It needs to actually be on a platform. Okay, well, let's actually go and put it onto a proper platform then. If I go and put this here, and then I can put that on the top there, and now I can pull this back up like that. And actually, I should probably go and do a little bit more of the rocks around this area as well. Let's go and do that and cover up the top bit. I think that looks quite cool. As if I press play now, let's see what happens. So that's going to be firing them, and then this one should fire out the standard bullet bills. I quite like that. I think that's quite cool. We could play around with a bit more fire now, I guess. Well, actually, what I might do is kind of the same thing, but in the other direction. If I go and get this and grab that up there like that, and then if I go and I can just copy these two, actually. Is it going to let me? No, I only want to copy them two. Nope, it's not going to let me do that. So let's just copy them block by block. And then let's spin this one around so it's facing the other side. I kind of want to add something else in the middle here to make this section a little bit more dangerous. I could add a pipe here and then put maybe this flame thing in. This thing here might be quite a difficult thing to avoid. Let's see how high it goes. Does it go high enough? I think that's just about perfect. I think that is just about difficult enough. So before I go on, I'm going to test how difficult the level is so far, because I haven't really given it a go, and I don't know whether I think it's either going to be really hard or really easy, and there's no real way to know until you play it for yourself. So what I can do is give him more spare clown cars and more spare... Oh, no! I am the worst Mario player in the world. Right, I've not actually flown those very much, so I need to get a hang of how to do it, obviously. So, yep, there we go. I can just shoot and fly around like this. So I make my way into my cave. As expected, those fire things are pretty easy. Now I need to avoid the spikes. Oh, can I even avoid it? Ooh, it hurt me, actually. I don't know whether it's possible to avoid that thing. And oh, look, these guys are coming after me now as well. Right, let me go and die. And let me see if I can make this way going above it. So I can't make it underneath, I don't think. So let me see if I can make it if I went above it. So let's go back into here and then into this thing. And then let's go back through the cave. The fire is easy to avoid. And let's try going above it. And oh, I can. Okay, so that's difficult, but not too hard. And oh, look, shooting these things doesn't actually kill them. Okay, I didn't know that. I got to avoid the thing at the top here, and then I need to make my way through here. There we go. All of that isn't too difficult, but these things can't be shot. I might change these into something else then. What about ghosts? Can ghosts be shot? Because I know they can fly. Oh, what about these guys? Can these guys be shot by fire flowers? Let's go and put a few of these in, and let's just do a quick test to see whether it's going to allow me to shoot them. So if I go and get a fire flower and press play now, let me do a test as I drop. And oh no, I can't shoot them either. I really want to be fighting things that I can actually shoot. So let's try some ghosts then, shall we? And let's test these guys out. If I try and shoot them. Let me try and actually jump up to them. Oh no, ghosts, I can't shoot anything. Why won't anything get hurt by the fire flowers? Is there anything else that can fly? What about squid? I guess they're going to be kind of fly. Squid are actually quite good because they kind of do look like aliens as well. So I kind of like these. Let's hope they can actually be shot. Okay, I couldn't actually hit it. Let's give them another test, and let's move these guys down a little bit lower, because then I could replace those other enemies for these guys if I can actually shoot them. They're kind of tricky to hit. Oh, I can jump on them. Let me see if I can shoot them with the fire flower, if it's actually going to stay still. So it'd be a lot easier if I actually had a clown car. Let's stay still and then get a bit closer. There we go. The squid can be shot. So let's replace the other enemies with these guys then, shall we? So let's go and put a bunch of these in a row here. They're quite easy, so I'll put 4 of them. Say what? Let's go crazy. Let's go and add 5 of these down here in a row just like that. And now on to the next challenge. So I've actually pretty much ran out of room now. So what I can do is move the, I can move the game along actually. But instead of doing that, I might do it so he loops round and then goes back up to the top. So if I go, oh nope, wrong block. I like this because this kind of does look like alien planet material almost, doesn't it? So what I can do is loop it around here and then he can go back around to the top and carry on heading that way. So if I kind of do it so the cave goes around just like this, we can have a whole load more obstacles in his way up here. So what shall I add in next? There's so many opportunities, but I don't know what to add in. I got all of these things at my disposal. Let's add some more enemies, but let's add them along the ground so he can shoot them. So these guys, let me just see whether they can be killed by a fire flower. I believe that they can, but these are quite good because they kind of throw things at you. And there we go. They can be taken out. So let's do quite a thin area at the top here. It pretty much is anyway. And then let's go and add a few of these in. They're going to be quite difficult to avoid, but I'm also going to add in a few more fire flowers. So if I go and add in a fire flower here and give it some wings, then he can go and fly and grab that. And I'm also going to do another one of these platforms, the same as I did at the beginning, and put another one of the clown cars on it, just in case his last one has been taken out. He can go and grab this one. But then again, he needs to have a way of actually getting up here. So maybe I should move this down here instead, just so then if he gets to here and he doesn't have a clown car, he can still complete the level. And if I also build up the train here, so then he can actually go and make his little way up there. Yeah, just in case he doesn't have the clown car. So I'm going to have those enemies there, which he can try and shoot. But I feel like there should be another obstacle roundabout here. So what else can fly? So these guys, these can fly. He can't shoot them though, but I could kind of have them just around the area. So let's just go and add in a few of these down here, just as another obstacle that he has to try and avoid. I'm going to go and add in another one of these. Well, I can just copy this one a few times actually. So let's just add 3 of these. These are just going to be kind of wandering around the area. Oh god, I'm going a bit crazy there and adding in too many of them. There we go. They've got 3 of them. Let's add them in a row. And can I add something else here? I could add what haven't I done much of before? Let's go and do some of these big saw things as well. Let's go and add in another platform. I'm going to do it with the weird whirly one, because I kind of like the look at that one. Let's go and add another one of these things here, which he needs to try and avoid. I quite like them. It means he has to go right up to the top of the level here, and then go and try and deal with these. And I've actually kind of led back round to here, so I might get rid of what I built before, and instead go and try and add the rest of these things in here. So this pipe up here, this can be the exit pipe. This is where he can go in order to end the level and get back up to the surface. So what I might do is go and just build some rocks along the top here, because I kind of don't like the random gap there. So this way, I think this looks a little bit nicer. I need to give him room to actually get through, though. I think I might have made this a little bit too thin here. So let's go and build that down a slight bit here. And so I guess this is kind of like the end boss here. So what I might do is put down Bowser inside of one of these as well, so they can have a bit of an aerial battle against each other. So can I have him facing the other way? I guess he kind of always faces that way, because you're normally always going left from right. So that is kind of like the final boss there. And here is the pipe that he's trying to get to. So let's bring this a little bit lower, just in case he's fallen out of his car. And let's add in a nice little arrow as well, just to say this is the way you want to go. And let me spin that round. And now I need to drag Mario into here, which basically makes the pipe go. And let's just go all the way along to the end of the level, and let's go and place this thing here. And this is the exit pipe that he comes out of. So what can we have? Well, let's just have his home here. Let's go and build up some bricks around here, and then the end of the level is literally right. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was further than I meant to go. There we go. The end of the level is literally right here, so we can jump across and then complete it. Not too shabby. Let's give him a nice reward as well. Let's go and add a 1-up that will fall on his head when he comes out, and we can go a bit crazy with the coins around here, so he can go and grab them when he goes and completes the level. So this is pretty much done. What I want to do now, though, is do a bit of a test to go. So let's start from the very beginning, and let's go and see how well my level plays. Let's go and, oh, can I bounce up? There we go. Go into my rocket ship. It kinda looks like a rocket ship. It's not the best rocket ship in the world, but it will do. What I might do is add some coins going into the entrance of this cave, and then that way it will make it a little bit clearer that this is where he needs to head to. And I kind of like the way you bounce off these things as well. Is quite fun. Let me see if I can actually make my way through it, though. And all these squids are getting close. And oh no, look, I've been taken out. And oh look, one of those hammer guys has fallen down to the bottom here. And this is actually a really dangerous section. But luckily, I know I get a spare fire flower here, so he should be able to get through easy enough. And now I need to, I think that's Bowser. You see that fire coming? I think that's Bowser hitting me. And I've also lost my fire flower, so these guys are going to be a lot more difficult. But there we go. I can just charge through them. Oh no, but here comes Bowser. And I don't have a fire flower. That is pretty difficult, actually. That is pretty tough. I might add another fire flower flying around here then. If I go and add one about here, this can be just like another spare one. And then let's bring this one a little bit further forward, maybe to around here. So this one's going to be flying. And yeah, let's go give this another go. I think I could have done a lot better than I did. I think I was just playing quite difficult. So as I said, I'm going to add a few coins around just to kind of guide him to where he needs to go. And that was done. Luckily though, as I know now, I do have another fire flower coming my way, so I can grab that. And there we go. I can take out all of the nasty squid. Oh yeah, those guys jump up and down, don't they? I forgot that they jump to other levels. That's quite cool though. I quite like that, but I might add some different enemies up the top there, just so there's always going to be an enemy at the top. Actually, they might go and jump back up to the top again. And yeah, look, they've jumped back up to the top. I like that. I think that's really cool. So now all that is the Bowser fight. So let's see if I can actually take him out. And oh, he's firing bombs at me. He's firing bombs at me, and he's pushing me all the way back to here. Right, can I sneak past him? There we go. I was able to break my way past him, but there's squid and bombs everywhere. He's chasing after me. Go, 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 go. And up through the... oh, no. Okay, let's just jump out of this thing, and then let's try and get into the pipe, and I am through. And I have completed the level, and got a 1-up as well, and a whole load of coins. So there we go. That is my level for Choo Choo. So I'm going to go and touch it up a little bit, and add a few more coins and sound effects and things like that. But apart from that, it is done. So coming up next is going to be me playing the second map that Choo Choo is making for me. Okay, here's the level from Choo Choo, and it looks like it's called Stampy Goes to Mars. Okay, this is cool. This is kind of similar to what I did with Choo Choo. He was going to his home planet, and it looks like I am going to be heading to Mars. He's done it in the Mario 1 style, just because he accidentally did the wrong style in the last video. And this bit's actually quite tricky. I want to take out the squid, and then I'm going to go and carry on moving forward. And I can't fit. Let me get me. There we go. I'd rather go low and go underneath these bullet bills than go and try and face them. But if I jump to here, there goes the form. No, I can get a star. I can get the star. Give me. Oh no, I didn't get the star. Am I supposed to get in there? Oh, I see. I was supposed to get the star, and then I can easily go and jump on the door. But I guess I missed the star. So well, okay, it's part of the learning process, I guess. Let's try and do that a little bit better, so I can get the fire flower. I didn't know that you could get things from in there. And anyway, I don't care about the fire flower too much. What I care about is that star, because now I can ignore the spikes and get into the little rocket ship. And I guess this is Mars. I've arrived on Mars, so I could go over the top of it. Oh no, I can't. And actually, I should have made the most of my star. I didn't though. So it looks like we're going in, and there's just enemies everywhere. This is unbelievable. Oh, there's a fire flower down there. Okay, right. I think what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to make the most of the star, and I'm going to go straight for that fire flower. So while I'm blinking, let's charge over here. It doesn't matter too much if I get small, because I can go through here and then charge straight through and go for that fire flower. Oh, I got a cloud then. Let's go and jump to here, and there we go. I got the fire flower. So now I need to break through these bricks somehow. Okay, is there a shell or something? Oh, did one just get destroyed then, or am I imagining that? Oh no, that was just one that was above me. Right, is there anything in here? Oh, just a lot more fire flowers. These guys I can't pick up. So surely there's got to be something else around here, which is going to allow me to get through. Actually, could I not just, like, go underneath here? That's a bit of an easier way to do it, isn't it? I could have just skipped out that whole process and gone down there. What would have been the fun in that? So there we go. That was Stampy Going to Mars, the level by Choo Choo. So yeah, the next one we're going to be doing is going to be in the Super Mario Bros. 3 style, I believe, if I'm keeping track right. And yeah, that'll be coming up very soon. But for now, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!